VIBErations Podcast, Part 19, Siu Yin. Hi, I'm Gary Brightman, and this is my weekly podcast called VIBErations. Established in 2018, Vibe is a book and music shop situated in Mui Wo on Lantau Island in Hong Kong. So what's been happening over the past 2 weeks? As usual, I've been dealing with donations, books and CDs, and giving away as many free books as possible. Vibe has been ticking over. No great shakes. Last Saturday I was presented with a book called Hong Kong's Bookshops, 10 Years, from a guy called Lantau Siu. I'm proud to say that Vibe is featured in this book, and Lantau is working on the next one, which I'll be interviewed for. Many thanks, Lantau. We are truly honoured. I did a podcast interview for Edward Bunker and Evgeny at Hong Kong #1 podcast. I'll post it on all my usual channels in the vain hope that you're interested. Local author Larry Fain will hold the world premiere of his new book, The Flower Boat Girl, a novel about the 19th century Lantau pirates. It'll be at Vibe on Saturday the 3rd of April at 2 p.m. You can book to attend through the usual channels. But hurry, it's booking fast. Joe Lodder and Catherine Cormack are doing a hike for freedom to stop human and animal abuse. It's to raise awareness for stop trafficking of people and also for the Taos Lantau charity. They are two slightly mad Wang Tong neighbours with a passion for hiking. Two average Joes pushing themselves to achieve the unachievable. They're doing their hardest challenge yet, from the 25th to the 28th of March this year. Hiking the four main trails of Hong Kong, covering a distance of 300 kilometres, with an elevation of 18,600 metres. So this is the equivalent of climbing Everest, Kilimanjaro and the Eiger in just 4 days. So there are a number of ways you can help if you like. First, to share with family and friends and wherever you can their campaign link. Second, please endorse their challenge and campaign. Third, donate some spare cash if you can. They would really appreciate your support. They're aiming to reach 100,000 Hong Kong dollars, which will split between the two amazing charities. 4. If you would like to join them, either to hike part of it or would like to help with logistics, please let them know. They say you're more than welcome to be part of this. I'll add their campaign link to the podcast postings. And so to this week's interview, the third of our 3 environmentalist interviews. This week I speak to Lantau Siu Yin, as she is known. With over 8 years of experience supporting many organisations, Siu Yin is currently an assistant to 2 members of the Legislative Council, aka LegCo. In 2019, she stood for the Lantau District Council elections as the Democratic candidate and lost to long-term member Randy Kwan by just 240 votes. Her experience includes case analysis, appointments, contacts with government departments, petitions, parliamentary affairs, sharing sessions and forums, and research publications. She's involved in the needs of the elderly, especially those who are mentally handicapped. Recently, she became concerned over the development of Lantau, in particular the new development in Tung Chung and the Lantau Tomorrow Vision. Siu Yin has lived in Tung Chung for 20 years and says living in public housing is like living in a cheap hotel. Her education and work were outside of Tung Chung, but she felt that she just took advantage of the community without contributing to it. When she was 28 years old, she developed a strong feeling. I felt that I owed it to my community. I wanted to contribute to them. On a hiking trip from Tung Chung to Mui Wo with members of the Save Lantau Alliance, which she's been a member of since 2015, she realised that there will be big changes in Lantau. She began to participate in activities. She says her life has become full and colourful and feels fortunate to be able to plant in the fields, learn about the history of Lantau, listen to the stories of the people on the island, and learn to create small handicrafts. She says it is her challenge to organise actions, develop public relations campaign, and connect to other networks. After having done 4 or 5 years of volunteer work, she has created her persona as Lantau Siu Yin. She learnt more about Lantau and became passionate in sharing its history, culture, people, stories and food, etc. She says, "I am part of Lantau, and my friends would say Siu Yin belongs to Lantau." She is an island person. She loves Da Yu, the Chinese name for Lantau, and encourages you in your own way to care about Lantau. Joe-san, Lantau Siu Yin.
早晨 Gary.
And welcome to Vibe. As we do, we're going to start off with 10 questions.
Yeah.
Here is the first question. Do you have a favourite book or author?
Yes, I bring it to the shop also. It's how to draw it. It's from Japanese. It's a book teach you how to drawing step by step. They have different items about the plant, food, also animals, nature.
Yes.
So it's very happy when you see the book.
Yeah. It's an excellent book. So this is the book that is on the photo of Siu Yin that you can see now on the podcast. And it's an excellent book to get you drawing. How to draw cars, buildings, trees, mountains, everything, you know, from first principles through to having a nice image that people would recognise. Okay, so question number 2. Do you have a favourite musician or record?
He called Chet Lam.
Chet Lam, okay. Yeah. And is there a particular song of his that you like?
The best is yet to come. And
do you have a preferred drink?
I love the water in Lantau.
Yeah, I would totally agree with you, yeah. It comes from the Shekpik Reservoir.
Yeah.
And very fresh and very clean. The reservoir in Chi Ma Wan, who does that serve? Do you know?
Oh, maybe serve Cheng Chao.
Oh, Cheng Chao.
Peng Chao. We will.
Peng Chao.
The islands, also use the island water.
Do you have a life motto?
I always say to people, follow your heart and just try to do what you believe.
Do you have a favourite walk?
I love to walk in Lantau everywhere. And also sometimes I will go to from Mui Walk to Sunset Peak.
Sunset Peak, yes.
Sunset Peak.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have the house.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
And sometimes I will do volunteer for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
you volunteer for them. And do you have a favourite restaurant in Hong Kong?
Because I love my mum cooking, so my mum is the best.
Faced with a python whilst walking up to the peak, what would you do?
I just walk past quietly.
Yeah, not to bother the python.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you scared of snakes?
No.
You're not? Okay. I'm scared of snakes. Yeah.
Oh, because when I was very young,
yes,
I bought in Guangdong.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I also live in the village. So I think I live with in the nature. Animal, snake, we are friends.
Yeah, you're a friend.
Every day when I go out, they just living beside.
What's the best advice you were given?
Take care of yourself, family, and community.
Oh, that's definitely what you do, isn't it? You're all about family and community, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. It's very important support.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 sisters.
2 sisters.
And 2 brothers.
2 brothers. Wow. So 5 of you.
Yeah.
And where do you fit? Are you the middle?
I'm middle.
Oh, you are the middle. You're right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Your brothers and sisters, they live on Lantau still?
My sister living in Lantau. The other, one in Australia.
Yeah.
Some they have family in other place.
Finish this sentence. I live in Hong Kong because
I belong to Hong Kong.
It's a beautiful city, isn't it? Beautiful people.
Yes, I think it's my home.
Yeah.
So, and after I spent 1 year in Australia before, and at that year, many people ask where I come from. I tell them I come from Hong Kong. They say, "Oh no, you like in Taiwan or Singapore."
Oh really?
Yeah, they didn't think I've come from Hong Kong.
Wow.
I think why do you say that?
Yeah.
And so because they have the image of Hong Kong people. They think they are fashion.
Okay.
They are smart.
Yes.
They speak English very well.
Yes.
Oh, so sorry. So you don't have that criteria.
How harsh is that? That's really...
No. They
You've got no fashion sense. You can't speak the language very well. How really rude is that?
So 6 months, I know the answer.
Yes.
And I found my identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love nature.
Yes.
So I don't so fashion. Okay.
So fashion isn't important.
I also sometimes my reaction is slowly.
Yes.
And speed is slowly.
Yes.
And maybe not too fast, I think.
Yes. I think that, these days people live their life so fast.
Yes.
In the city. We're lucky we live on a green, fresh island, and we don't need to run around jab fast all the time. Not only that, I think people listen more. If you speak slowly, they got time to soak up the words and think up an answer, don't they? So for me, that's the right way.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I know I am a Hong Konger.
Yes, yeah. I think you're a Hong Konger first, and then I think secondly you're a Lantau person. Maybe a silly question, really, but what is your favourite area of Hong Kong?
Yeah, Lantau.
Lantau, very definitely.
San.
Yeah, Da Yu San. Were you born in Tai O or?
No, in Guangdong. I live in Tung Chung over 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and after I live in Taiwan about, I think, just 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you will see me sometime in Mui Wo.
Yes.
Sometime in Tung Chung and sometime in Taiwan.
Okay. Yes. So you travel.
I need to go different place to do the committee work. Yeah, and also because I think Taiwan or maybe the South Lantau also is village. It's not city.
Yes.
They have more opportunity.
Yes.
We can do something, for example, woodwork, farming.
Yes.
And also some local tour.
Yes.
And also it's more easy to happen.
Lots of small communities on Lantau. Oldest fishing village in Hong Kong is Tai O.
Yeah.
Now I think again lots of artisans live in Tai O.
Yeah.
Shrimp paste was big there, but also it's somewhere for the pirates to come in as well. It's got a very checkered history and probably the furthest port away from Hong Kong, really, Tai O. That the commerce in Tai O is changing more to younger artisan people. Is that right?
I think little bit.
Yeah.
Because people it's hard to find job in Taiwan.
Yes.
So some people they love nature. So that's why they will move to Taiwan also.
Yes. Yeah.
But also they maybe love Mui Wo. It's more easy to go to the city to work, and also Ping Chau.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think I know more artists they living in Mui Wo and Ping Chau.
Right.
Little bit in Taiwan.
Okay. All right. Yes. You have a shop in Mui Wo called Chez Lantau.
Yeah.
Where you promote artisans of Lantau.
Many people ask what are you doing, Siu Yin? I heard from some people you lose job, right?
Yeah, all right.
Yes, and I think I have different way to join the community. One is the shop.
Yeah.
Second is the Lantau Connect.
Okay, Lantau Connect.
We
Yes.
have the local newspaper.
Oh right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm one of the member.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and second is we have the
Which we distribute here in Vibe.
Third is we try to develop a Lantau culture workshop. Yeah, so it's different way.
Yes.
Yeah, and fourth is the normal job. I will tell you what is the Mui Wo improvement word.
Yes. Yes.
and I will if some people they need help, they will ask me to do is casework. For me, it's casework. So last time Jenny she asked me to do something by the Wantong River. Yeah.
Wangtong River. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I will do for kind of work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chess Lantau is I just one of the member because we have maybe 7 members in the shop.
Okay. Yes.
They all living in Lantau. So I think the shop first we encourage residents who can join together first.
Yes.
And second, we promote the to take care about the earth and the nature.
Yes. Okay.
So that's why our products is eco-friendly or try to take care about the earth more.
It's looking at sustainability of Lantau Island and the community. How do we recycle things? How do we use more environmentally friendly packaging and products?
Some organic fruits,
buying locally, really. I mean, this Lantau Island is full of farms and has fishermen that go out every day. So we have fresh fish and we have fresh vegetables and fruits. And I don't think everybody always tap into those resources enough. The outlets for where you would buy the fresh fish and the fresh fruit and vegetables, the wet market, the shop down here on the apex of where the Welcome supermarket, you have a fruit and veg shop there. But also in Shey Lantau you sell some of the artisan coffees and things.
Coffee, rice, noodles.
Coffee, rice and noodles.
And some sugar, some soy sauce.
Soy sauce and sugar.
Something for cooking, oil,
And all of these products, they are produced on Lantau, or
some from Taiwan.
Some from Taiwan.
Some from Shanshui, the north of New Territory.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
It's we call Yuwo. It's the local factory. They make the soy sauce, oil,
So local products, all sourced within Hong Kong, effectively. Some up near the border, Fanling sort of area. Okay.
And some organic rice from Cambodia, or noodle from Taiwan, and something is souvenir.
Yes.
As you know, we have the bag,
the
postcard.
Yes.
All from Lantau.
Yes, all made by Lantau artisans.
Yes.
So local. And if people want to find your shop, Gan House.
House.
So up near the fire station.
Yes.
So Shey Lantau is open from Wednesday until Sunday. Open in the morning.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
10 till 4 p.m. And I'd urge you just to go there and see it. It has a real community feeling to it, to me.
The shop, we want to increase some local economic. People they can make by themselves, and then we can sell also. And I think it's a good circle. They can make something and get some income, make again. And so that's why we can say sustainable in Lantau. And the second is it's a pond. I think people will come to here if they need some help. They can ask. So some elderly, they come, I need to fix my VIBEration. Can you ask me?
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
They'll come to ask for help. So we try to find out who can solve the problem. If some people, they organize some activity in Mui Wo or even in Lantau, and maybe before they have the Island Life Festival.
The Island Life Festival, yes.
Do you remember? They have.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
They have some poster. Some they have some products, and they will come to ask, can we promote here, and can ask for some support. And we just support them. And also our member, they are also very friendly. So so everyone, they come and talk to us, and even they have some happy sharing. Sometimes they will bring some food. Some tea. We are open to communicate with different kind of people.
Just like a drop-in centre sort of thing, isn't it? Really, in a way, I suppose. And so you're there from time to time. Clara Tam, I know, is there. Gladys, okay.
Tina Hong, Sally, and sometimes it's Samuel.
So that's the kind of team of people that are there, and
also. Gail.
If we just go back 1 year, this is how I was introduced to Siu Yin. You were standing as the Democratic candidate for Lantau. And you were so close to getting in. So you came within 200 votes of actually having a seat in the LegCo.
Yeah.
So, you garnered a major amount of support. I think certainly the Westerners here on the island were very supportive of you. And I think the locals were.
Last year, I joined the
LegCo, didn't you?
election.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a team member of Edgy, Ju Hoi Dik.
Oh, Ju Hoi Dik. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm on the team.
Yes. Okay.
So but after government they cancel the election.
Yes.
And now everyone facing DQ this week. The district council member they also facing the same way. They may be DQ by any reason. In that moment, I didn't think I will stand. I didn't join any election at that moment. Yeah, because the politics now become very hard.
Yes.
You can you speak any word, you may be put in jail. I think the freedom area now like disappear.
Yes.
Last year September. So Ju Hoi Dik, he didn't to accept the offer from government. So that's why our office closed.
All right. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, our office closed, so that's why I now I don't have job.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, before I work in also the legislative council office. About I think 9 years something.
9 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I served 2 members.
Right. Okay.
In 9 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you miss that work?
Yeah, I miss my job, and but I think now I still doing the same job.
Yes.
No income.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do something. For example, last month try to provide more information to the South Lantau people. We're talking about the Mui Wo improve works.
Yes.
So it's a lot of change, but people they still don't understand and don't have enough information.
Yes.
So that's why I try to have online meeting with CDD and open to public. So and last week I have another online meeting with the nature the residents.
Yeah.
And we have a video on Facebook.
Yeah. Yes.
And we
that's
have
right.
the photo to try to in different way let people to get into the discussion about that work.
Now, so let me just explain. So this is the proposal for Mui Wo improvement works.
Yeah.
I received something through my door about this, but maybe not everybody did. I've forwarded your video and links on it, and I will do that again as part of this podcast. The video is made, basically takes you on a little journey through Mui Wo, and it highlights the areas which are going to be changed.
Yeah.
At a higher level, there are going to be big changes where the Mui Wo cooked food market is now. This is going to go and be replaced by a 2-story building.
Yeah.
Where the bus station is, that's all going to be changing to where the Mui Wo cooked food market will go into that area.
Yeah.
The piers are going to be extended around Mui Wo. I mean, pretty much everything outside of Vibe, outside there in Mui Wo is changing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bus station will come near.
Further up this.
Yeah, it's on here.
Yeah, where the car park is now.
Yeah,
the bus station will move back. Yeah.
And they have the very big size of it's Mui Wo Plaza.
Mui Wo Plaza, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And they will move the toilet. And also they have the food market will be on the second floor.
Isn't it, of the new building, which will sit where the bus station is now.
Yeah.
I think people need to get engaged with this, and that includes myself as well. I've been perhaps slow on this one. The government are willing to improve Mui Wo. bottom line. They are putting money into Moi Wo.
Yeah.
I welcome that as a retailer here.
Yeah.
However, it's the way in which they're going to do that, which we should all get involved in. The solutions that they're coming up with aren't necessarily the best solutions for us.
Yeah, I think it's something they want to spend the money and they don't understand what is the living,
the dynamics of the people here and how things work.
Not just improve Moi Wo, they want to remove.
Remove, not improve. That's an interesting one. Yeah. When we look at it, so I'm looking at a picture here of that Siu Yin has, which is the planning for the plaza area. You know, it should be applauded that they're putting in green areas along the piers, along the waterfronts. But I think, you know, and I don't want to put words into people's mouths. Everybody has to make their own minds up whether they think this is a good thing. But look at the cooked food market. This has a lovely waterside view of Silver Mine Bay today. So the three restaurants along there that have been owned forever by the families there, and we all go to those restaurants. We all know the father, the mother, the daughter, the son, the grandfather. We all love these places and the food is fabulous. But they're actually being pushed out onto a newly built second floor building without necessarily the views on the harbour that customers would have before. Gone. So, you know, is that the right thing to do? For me, no. You know, that's a bad trade-off for those families that have been there for decades and decades and decades. The bus station is ugly. So move it as far away from the sea as you can, I would say, you know. For me, it would have made more sense to put the bus station where the car park is now, where they want to build blocks of flats, don't they?
The school, right? Secondary school.
Yeah. So even, you know, just looking at these plans, of course, they're not going to listen to every single person. Everyone will have something slightly different that they want to do. But at the same time, I think most of us would probably agree that live here and spend our time here, what we think would be good. So Dr. Merrin Pierce is involved in this. Siu Yin is involved in this. I think we should all get involved in this. So first and foremost, have a look at that video that Siu Yin has done.
More easy to understand.
More easier to understand. It's in Chinese, and I made the mistake initially of saying, well, I don't understand it, Siu Yin, because it's all Chinese. But actually, there's some dialogue below that, which is in English, which tells you what's happening. There's also a website which we can tell you about, which shows the plans. So I would urge everybody to get involved in that.
I think now we are also doing the surveys about what is opinion about the changing of Moi Wo improvement works. And just some idea, I think. You can just fill in the surveys. And also if you have any opinion, just send to CDD. I think in March is okay. Still okay in March, but we're coming into March next Monday, so not a lot of time. People need to get involved now, and as Siu Yin says, you should you can email CDD directly and just call them.
Call them. And
also because you know normally they have consultation on Moi Wo, but because the virus, so that's why they cancel. So cancel 2 months already. So that's why we asked them, maybe you can have Zoom meeting or any online meeting for the public to understand and to share their opinion. And CDD say no.
We've heard that before, haven't we? We hear no.
So that's why it's very strange, and also it's not fair to the public. Because they say it's consultation. You just can send email or just call them.
Yes.
It's not enough to understand the planning. It's a lot of change.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a large amount of change, and if this thing gets approved, which it will get approved this year,
Next month or next 2 months, they will go to the
formal consultation. With the Islands District Council is in April 2021. Okay. And then during that time, that's when all of our comments, objections and support will be considered.
Yes.
So we have no more than 2 months really to actually say what we feel about this.
Sure. Here is the step. First, you need to understand, and then second, you need to have some experience with the place.
Yes.
And third is you think about the action.
Yeah.
So you know about the Mui War have something change, very big change, and after you think about what you live and what is your life in Mui War, and after we need to do something about in our community.
That makes sense to me. So be aware, get involved, experience it, think about it, process it, and then a call to action and doing things. It's not going to take up lots of time for people, but the right type of action at the right time is very, very important, isn't it? Lantau Siu Yin, thank you very much for coming to Vibe today.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Lantau Siu Yin can be contacted on Facebook at Shay Lantau or on Facebook at Lantau Culture Workshop. You can listen to all our podcasts published at SoundCloud under Gaz, or on YouTube under Live at VIBEHK, or follow the links from my website at vibehk.com. If you'd like to be interviewed for the weekly podcasts or have a local Lantau business you want mentioned, then please contact me at Vibe. Finally, a reminder that Vibe is open 7 days a week, every day of the year, from 12 noon until approximately 6:30 p.m. Well, that's it for another week. Thanks for listening to the 19th Vibe Book and Music Shop podcast called VIBErations. I'm Gary Brightman. You get my vibe?
Can you imagine what this old island must have looked like to those Dutch sailors when they first saw it? Fresh green. Like a dream of a new world.
They must have held their breath. Afraid it would disappear before they could touch it.